almost spit my drink out. Okay, this is way too scary. I almost spit my drink out, bruh. But it is, guys. It's your boy BlastphamousHD, and today we are here to check out a ton of scary TikToks. Sit back, relax, shave your feet and your shoulders. Females, feel free to pull your breast out. Let's do this.
Some say that children have the uncanny ability to connect to the spirit world, and in some cases even see or communicate with the other side. In this next video, a father is home alone with his son when the toddler seems to spot something truly bizarre.
Mama. Mama. Your mom isn't there. There's no one there.
Mama.
Are you seeing ghosts?
Yes.
In another creepy video posted by Kurt Harris, his family is visiting his grandmother in Chicago when his little cousin Daisy says something that is downright chilling.
That's the man come to see me now.
Who come to see you at night?
The man.
What man? What man? Up here?
Uh-huh.
He did.
Little Daisy claims that the relative in an older photo on the wall visits her at night.
I love how a ratchet family member yells out in the background, "Oh, he did."
Now, the only problem with that is, well,
He did.
he did.
He did.
In fact, the man in the photo passed away in 2005, over 14 years before little Daisy was even born.
Ooh.
She has never even met the man.
I love
Or
black people, man.
did
We
she
funny.
actually meet his ghost?
More than likely.
You decide.
Up here?
Uh-huh.
He did. Oh, he did.
The Crescent Hotel. Built over 138 years ago, the Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs, Arkansas has become infamous for its dark history full of death and tragedy, leaving the hotel with the ominous name, quote, the most haunted hotel in America.
No.
The hotel was once a treatment center run by a man named Norman Baker. Baker claimed that he had, quote, the miracle cure for cancer. Of course, these claims were completely false, and hundreds of people lost their lives within the walls of this building, hopelessly waiting on a cure that would just never come. Some of the patients' remains were said to be scattered on the property. Now, with a history like that, it's no wonder that today many of the hotel guests claim to have had terrifying paranormal encounters, and some of these experiences were even caught on camera. 4 years ago, Jennifer Chronister was visiting the Crescent Hotel with her mother when she accidentally captured something truly creepy.
Girls trip, most haunted hotel in America, and my nightstand on the creepy door is my eyes shut. So early bedtime looking for ghosts.
Did you see it? When slowed down, it becomes clear that something moves in front of Jennifer's camera, something that resembles a small child. Even creepier, Fox Nation reporter Abby Hornacek also stayed at the hotel and left with painful scratches on her back. But that's not all. A woman named Angelina and her daughter were staying in room 212 at the Crescent Hotel.
I don't like that.
It is said that on this side of the building, the spirit of a mysterious lady in white is often seen on the balconies. In fact, it's claimed that sometimes this ghost is actually seen falling from the balconies into the garden below.
Word.
So, it's 6 in the morning and Angelina is outside her room enjoying her coffee. And then, this happens.
Can you not show it?
Angelina is shocked and also a bit excited when she hears the voice of a woman singing from the balcony right next to her, because there's no one over there. Angelina says that she was a bit creeped out by the experience, but she is also grateful to have captured what she believes is the voice of a spirit. Knock, knock. Late one night, a group of friends decide to film themselves taking a spooky dare at a local school that is said to be haunted. The story goes that if you go around to the back of the school and knock on the nurse's office door, someone or something will knock back.
Oh, hell no.
Go. Just knock on it. Knock. No, go. Knock harder. Let them know. Let them.
A sudden loud scream sends the girls running in terror.
Let them.
Now, unfortunately, the original creator of this video has basically disappeared off the internet. So for now, whatever happened next remains a mystery.
Wow.
We need scary videos, so if you...
Doesn't look like y'all need scary videos. It look like you doing just fine.
School's out. 14 years ago, Mark Doty visited a private school in Seattle to use the school's recording studio to lay down a new track. Mark sets up his camera in the school hallway and is about to record a vlog for social media.
Like Keanu Reeves.
But for some reason, he just isn't feeling well and is having trouble keeping focused. Eventually, he just gives up. Much later, Mark is going back through the footage that he recorded at the school. What he sees chills him to his core. This is the video.
Okay.
Keanu Reeves.
Okay. I'm not doing this right.
Look like Pee Wee Herman.
Okay. I can't even see myself. I don't know if this is, okay, never mind.
Did you see it?
Yup.
The eerie translucent figure of a woman dressed in a long white gown can just barely be seen walking down the staircase. But as the figure suddenly turns the corner, it becomes very visible, but then it disappears out of sight. Mark is completely unaware of what's happening right behind him, but for some reason he feels confused and unfocused. Now it's worth mentioning that Mark has dedicated his social media and YouTube channel exclusively to his music. This 14-year-old footage is the only video on his channel that has anything to do with the paranormal. The unwelcome guest. Workers at a mid-sized hotel in Los Angeles, California have noticed strange things happening on the hotel's second floor. These odd incidents usually seem to occur late at night.
Alright, so we're getting crazy calls from this room that is unoccupied in the second floor. Okay, keys. I think it's 2.
Yep, they're GRAs. Oh, hey. One time I found the room covered in used condoms. Everywhere. Used condoms on the television, on the bed, in the shower.
No one's calling. No one's here. Everything's chilling.
A worker at the hotel says they've been getting frequent unexplained phone calls from an empty room on the second floor. He goes to check, but he finds no explanation for the bizarre calls. There's no one staying in that room. But did you hear it?
No.
After I carefully analyzed this video, I noticed something odd that neither the uploader or his viewers seem to catch. Now I've isolated and enhanced the audio to make it easier to hear, but listen closely.
Yeah, 226, that's right. Yeah, 226. Yeah, 226.
Without knowing, the hotel worker seems to have caught a creepy EVP of a voice whispering, "Why?" as he walks down the second floor hall.
He was an EVP?
But that's not all that the late night hotel staff has captured on video. During a slow night of work at the hotel, a girl named Brooke and her coworker decide to pass the time with a fun little race challenge. They put their phone in the hotel's elevator on the 3rd floor and attempt to race the elevator down to the lobby to pick it up. But then, things just get weird.
Go.
I keep expecting something to be there.
The elevator hangs on the allegedly haunted 2nd floor as the doors continuously open and close for no reason. And strangely enough, another unexplained voice seems to quietly say, "Hello?" Cut to another night at the hotel. Brooke decides to record as she and her coworker are busy arranging furniture in one of the vacant 2nd floor rooms. The video was meant to be a random vlog showing what they do on an average night at work. But when she looks back at her footage, she finds something that is pure nightmare fuel.
I felt bad. How do you up the stairs? I don't know, but I mean, I felt bad, but also no, don't feel bad. It's just terrible. Can you hold it? Clean it real quick. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, so my sister, she graduates in 2 days, and I asked for the whole weekend off.
What do you want to talk about? Where the mirror should go?
Yeah, actually, let's do our job.
Okay. All right. Chat, should the mirror go
Here.
in this corner?
The right corner.
Okay. Or in that corner?
Did you see it? For a brief moment, a dark shape can be seen standing in the opposite corner of the room, eerily watching the two young women as they work. But when they pan the camera back over to the corner where the dark figure was standing, there's nothing there. So, is this LA hotel haunted? Or is it all just a very elaborate hoax? You decide. A cry for help. Late one afternoon, two teenage girls are hanging out in the woods near their home. They're taking pictures of a red rose in the forest for an art project for school. They begin to hear something very strange coming from the woods nearby. They start to get a little freaked out, and one of the girls takes out her phone and captures this disturbing video.
What if I screamed to scare the demons? They would mimic your scream. Oh. That never scared me anyway. Maybe it's just a bunch of kids trying to summon demons. That in the forest we're in? Yeah.
Oh, hell.
Sounds like fun.
I don't know about all that. Y'all got
The more I
food?
listen, the less scary it sounds. The more I listen, the more scary it sounds. I understand like one of those now. Oh, we gotta Yeah. I know what it is. I think it's a hyena. Is that a hyena? No.
The two girls hear bizarre screaming coming from somewhere nearby in the woods. But the two teenagers, apparently fearing demons and hyenas, are pretty freaked out and decide to just hurry home. One of the girls tells her mother what happened, and her mom makes the very wise decision to immediately call the police. The local authorities arrive and search the area, and in a tragic turn of events, they find a woman in the woods desperately screaming for help. The woman's husband had suddenly lost consciousness and quickly passed away out in the middle of the forest. The woman cried and cried for help, but it was hours before anyone came. Now, unfortunately, nothing could be done for the man, even if the call had been made earlier. But this very sad story is a good reminder that scary sounds aren't always something scary. Calling the authorities just might save a life. Secret shopper. One night at around 10 p.m. at a discount store in California, Rodney, the store manager, is busy processing some inventory in the stockroom. Rodney is completely alone when something happens that sends chills down his spine.
I want you guys to focus on this area right here, okay? Hold on, let me speed this up a bit. All right, watch. Look, boom, you see that?
Suddenly, for no reason, a box falls from the highest shelf in the storeroom with a loud bang, freaking Rodney out. But as he reviews the store security camera footage to show what happened, he suddenly hears a strange sound coming from somewhere inside the store. He goes to investigate, and this is when things get really creepy.
Is that you? Look, I'm here by myself. Nobody's here. It's just me. See that?
See what?
Come out. I'm not afraid of you.
Or don't. I am. I'm afraid. Can you like text me and tell me you're here?
Is that you? I threw down the box earlier? Come on out. You don't scare me.
Come on, man. This dude's jumpy. Why ain't you jumping? We don't deserve this.
Come on out. He's trying to mess with me.
If you gonna do something, then do it. Ooh! Quit playing! What was that?
Rodney searches the store to find the source of the strange sound, when suddenly he feels a weird tug on his hair, almost as if something is touching him. He goes to check the store security camera, and his blood runs cold.
Look, there I am right there. Look, you see that? You see that? Nah. Nah.
It looks like something pulled Rodney's hair. Now, Rodney posted his video to show what happened to him, but has chosen to keep his identity and the location of the store a secret.
I didn't want to be labeled this store as the haunted store. So I got you in my store, some crazy things happened, and took some video, and that's about it.
So, is this a real paranormal encounter or not? As always, I leave that up to you to decide. Emergency. In this next creepy video, 3 medical students are working the night shift, and it's a bit of a slow night on the job. So, to pass the time, they decide to set out to explore an abandoned and allegedly haunted section of the hospital, the old out-of-service hospital emergency room.
You guys, haunted ER?
What about it?
We're gonna go.
No.
Haunted ER, haunted ER.
Throughout the hospital's many years in operations, countless patients died in this section of the hospital, the most recent tragic death being that of a young child. It is said that the ghosts of patients who passed away still haunt the old ER. So, the 3 med students make it down to the abandoned old emergency room. And yes, things are about to take a terrifying turn.
I'm really good too. Oh my god, my head is huge. Chloe, so I can't even... Huh?
It's just close to the camera.
Yeah, you're right. We got a chance for the haunted ER.
Oh god.
Feels like...
I'm not excited about this. I didn't even get a finish eating my sandwich.
It feels like we're getting on a... You nervous? Why are you nervous?
Because it's haunted.
Are you nervous?
Yes.
I don't do none of this.
Looks like there's anybody in there. What?
Chloe just moved herself. What?
Oh, it's a doll. Yeah, it's just a little doll. It was training.
Oh, it's a train doll, yeah.
Put it here.
It's still weird though, yeah.
It's weird. Nah, look at her.
That's so weird.
No. So weird. Never remember him on.
Oh, that's freaky. Let's go.
Oh.
What? Why are you looking?
Oh, the lights are on.
That's weird.
Go in. Go in.
Go in. No, go in.
Go in. Go in. Figure out why the lights are on. I don't like that. I don't like that. Just go. Do it.
They look like evil eyes. You guys can come in with me.
Yeah, of course you're gonna go in with you.
Thanks. Ooh, it feels weird. Was that you?
Yeah.
This room feels weird. I don't like this. Ooh. The curtain moved.
No, it did.
Yeah, it did. It moved.
No,
It moved.
it
It
didn't.
moved. Yes, it did.
Why would
It did.
move?
How did you not see that? Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
A curtain moves on its own, and a cane falls to the floor almost as if it was pushed. The 3 medical students are completely freaked out and just run right out of there. So, are the stories true? And is the old emergency room haunted by the spirits of former patients? Let me know what you think. Cynical. A Nuke's Top 5 viewer and YouTube gamer who goes by the name Professor Cynical reached out to us about some scary, unexplainable events that have been happening at his home in England.
And that kind of stuff happens all the time now. And the hell?
Even though Professor Cynical is, cynical and a skeptic, he says that ever since his family moved into their home 4 years ago, things have happened that he simply can't explain. Late one night, after being awakened by strange noises, Cynical gets up and starts recording. What happens next is downright creepy.
Don't worry about that. That was my air freshener going off automatically. 8 minutes. Bargain. Nah, mate. Nah. Nah, nope. I am f***ing moving out.
Cynical is shocked when he sees the door to the kitchen move all by itself. But it gets even creepier.
Can you make something move? Again? Can you make anything move?
Cynical has the scare of a lifetime when suddenly a chair forcefully slides towards him from all the way across the room. Professor Cynical says that he now believes his house might just be very haunted.
Maybe a
and he
little bit.
thinks that he and his family should maybe just move out. Graveyard shift. Japri is working a late night shift on ambulance duty as an emergency medical technician. As he's driving the ambulance back to base, something happens that he simply can't explain. Something absolutely terrifying.
Alright, so I'm not sure how to talk about this, but well, first off, I've been an EMT just for a little bit, and like I ain't never experienced nothing like this. So as we driving back to base, I swear I seen a face in the rearview mirror. Like,
send somebody as soon as you can.
I need to turn this engine off though, cause like we're gonna be stranded out here.
Yeah, as soon as possible.
Oh, shit.
Hey, thank you.
I'm not trying to go back near this truck.
What happened? Everything okay? What'd I miss? Did I miss something? What happened? Hello? You can't just leave us like this. Help?
No, he on it. I don't know if you see it, but can y'all see that back door? Like it just flew open. Like, can y'all? Oh, nah, what the? What was that? Can y'all see it? Nah, hell no. That, nah.
As Japri is reaching in to turn off the engine, just off camera, the back door of the ambulance flies open on its own. Japri's shocked and jumps back out, leaving his phone behind. Now he eventually returns and grabs his phone. But then Japri and his EMT partner see a strange, unexplained shadow darting back and forth inside the ambulance. Japri says he was so shaken up by this encounter that he called his employer to come pick up the ambulance. He says he just took an Uber home.
Welcome to Fearsome Top 5. Let's take a look at 10 terrifying ghost videos. Number 1. A Reddit user that goes by Elizabeth Greengirl88 posted a video to the Ghost subreddit of something she hasn't been able to explain. In November of 2023, after the sun had set, her husband stepped outside to gather the trash. As he walked outside of the house, he triggered the motion sensor on their security camera. But when they later rewatched what their camera recorded, they were left speechless at what was in the background.
Oh no. What is that? Is that a... I can't even tell what that is.
As her husband gathered the trash bags, an unsettling figure was caught walking in the background. Just a few feet behind her husband, this ghostly white apparition can be seen casually walking past. As this being slowly crept out of view, her husband was completely unaware of what was behind him. According to Elizabeth, there was no one besides her husband outside at the time, so whoever or whatever this is remains a mystery. Number 2. On a cold night in December around 3 a.m., the motion sensor on a woman's security camera outside of her home was triggered. A bit worried, she decided to review the footage, but was left confused at what she was seeing. She sent the video to a friend, Reddit user OKCookies99, but when neither of them could explain what they were seeing, that's when they turned to Reddit for help.
Oh, is that like an elf? Christmas elf? Is that a doll? What the shit? Oh, it's not on the car. I thought it was a reflection.
Next to the car, a bizarre white mass can be seen. This translucent anomaly slowly glided in front of her home, past her car, and out of view. This peculiar sighting is obviously not a person or animal, and even zoomed in, it's clear that it's also not a bug. This video left me just as stumped as the woman who recorded it, so if you have an explanation, please let me know in a comment. When it comes to cologne, I've always struggled finding fragrances that I like, and would usually end up spending way too much money on a single bottle. Number 3. A man named Jorge lives with his wife and kids in a house that's incredibly haunted. He spent the last year documenting the unnerving activity that happens around them on an almost daily basis, and he's almost certain it's being caused by a dark entity that followed him home from an old church. Now with several cameras set up throughout his home, chilling things are often caught on video.
Damn, that's crazy. Oh my god, she's nuh-uh. Are you serious?
That's not good. Yeah, that ain't good. You don't see that?
Up for that.
Baby girl, you don't see that? The cross is upside down. The cross just moved upside down. It's the mark of the beast.
Dude, I can't believe you're telling me this.
It's the exorcism. Baby girl, you don't see the chair moving?
You need to be careful around
You just chilling? This isn't chill. This isn't chill mode. Is that a coffin in the... You're not, now you see it. Now you see it. Quick, give it the baby. Oh, wow. You're going to take the baby and leave just because...
Ghost is with me again. Yes, with us again. Can you... Oh, my God. No, hell no. Just cross looked over again.
Again? What? You should have been gone,
As his wife was laying on the couch, the rocking chair in the room mysteriously began to rock back and forth. And to make matters even more terrifying, the cross on the wall eerily flipped upside down, completely on its own. The front door then slowly swung closed, catching his wife's attention. Out of fear, she grabbed her baby and immediately got the hell out of there. But in the days that followed, something else was caught in the living room.
Oh no. That should have been moved. It moved. The cross It moved again. So it moves across before it does stuff? What's happening? Where's the sound effects? Oh, okay. TV turned off. All right. Yep, that'll do it.
As his daughters played with their toys, the cross on the wall once again ominously flipped upside down, a chilling sign that something dark was lingering nearby. Soon after, the TV randomly turned off, followed by one of the toys sliding across the floor. The two young girls and their mom ran from the room, hoping to escape whatever caused this. But unfortunately for Jorge's wife, whatever is in their home seems to be targeting her.
Not the easy bake oven. I like that though. That looked like a really, really nice microwave oven too. Is it messing with the baby crib thing? Where is it coming from? Oh! Okay, that's not that bad. Something else gonna move. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Oh, that's not good.
Leave us alone.
Ooh, he's gonna throw the chair at her.
Leave us alone.
Yeah. I'll take. Oh. Oh, was that the ghost leaving?
While in the kitchen holding her baby, the toys on the high chair alarmingly got thrown to the floor, one after the other. After telling the spirit to leave her alone, she ran from the room, but as soon as she did, the door mysteriously closed. This hair-raising activity only seems to be getting more intense. And at this point, I highly recommend either getting a priest, moving out, or doing guided ghost tours throughout their home.
That's real. Guided ghost tours. That's a good idea.
Number 4.
I like that.
My Haunted Manor is an immersive paranormal experience inside of one of America's most haunted buildings. Guests can spend the night searching for ghosts alongside professional paranormal investigators. This old building is known as the Samuel Miller Mansion. Built in 1804 in Columbia, PA, this brick property was home to several companies over the years. And the current owners have said they've had experience with spirits in every room of the house. During a recent investigation, something was caught on camera that proves just how active this mansion really is.
Like a volcano?
Really clear no EVP.
Oh, it's Takashi 69. Is it? Is this a Takashi 69 looking ghost,
Twinkle,
ghost
Twinkle again
investigator?
for us? That was really exhale.
Can you freestyle?
It was sounded like
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Wait, so that was none of us?
That wasn't me. Was that one of them upstairs?
Alright, so y'all need to look at the cameras.
Can you freestyle?
Can you set off Twinkle Twinkle again for us? That was really exhale. I heard that too. Yeah. It almost sounded like
I think it's...
And that wasn't the only voice that's been caught inside.
You can see the room, it's pretty bare. It looks like nothing goes on in here. It looks a little unstable. So I thought this would be a good place to see if there was any energy in here. So I thought this would be a good place to...
Back in 2022, an investigation was conducted inside the manor when something unnerving was caught on camera.
Before the team take on lone vigils, and with the grand opening just days away, there were 2 pieces of footage that needed to be analysed. You will remember that this picture had been sent in from an investigation back in 2022, and we had remained skeptical on its legitimacy.
If this picture is real, and we can't confirm whether it is because we don't know whether it was tampered with in any way, this was before we were in the Samuel Miller mansion, then it is one of the best things that I have ever seen in my career.
What you are about to see next is the live picture, which is a feature accessible on iPhones. And this is proof that the picture has not been tampered with in any way.
She won't sleep, is that okay?
I just need to get...
She won't sleep, is that okay?
I just need to get.
She will sleep and okay.
I just need to get.
She will sleep and okay.
This incredible live photo appears to show a ghostly apparition caught in real time. What looks like a transparent body can be seen, with arms, a torso, and legs clearly visible. And during a different investigation, another anomaly was caught on camera. With this evidence in mind, the guys were eager to see what they'd be able to catch for themselves. To kick things off, Trey headed to the window room on the 3rd floor, completely alone.
Solo investigation. It's definitely creepy. It's different being by yourself in any place, any haunted location. It's eerie. All I can see is through this camera.
I'm scared.
Definitely saw a lot of dust. That's for damn sure.
What's that?
It sounds like the floorboards in here, but it could be coming from that room. Somewhere on the landing.
While alone upstairs, Trey could hear the sound of footsteps coming from somewhere nearby. But with the rest of the team downstairs, he has no explanation for this movement. Jeff then made his way to the kids' room, and Daryl headed to the servants' quarters. But unfortunately, the activity seemed to slow down as nothing was caught. Daryl then had the idea to call out Marco, hoping that something would respond with Polo, and eventually, an audible response was heard.
Marco! You up there? No, who's that? The who's that? No, it came from down there. Marco! You up there?
Shortly after calling out Marco, a loud bang came from somewhere nearby. With the rest of the team accounted for, they knew this sound did not come from any of them. But could this have been a spirit playing along with Daryl? You decide. Number 5. Reddit user JChrist00BC works as a security guard at the Walla Walla Penitentiary in Washington State. One night during his graveyard shift, he began trying to take long exposure pictures of the northern lights. Around the penitentiary is a 6-foot outer perimeter fence. So to avoid getting any chain link from the fence in his camera's view, this Reddit user was holding his phone up high above the fence. Later on, after he finished his patrol, he decided to review the photos and videos he took. And that's when he noticed something chilling in one of his videos. As he adjusted his phone, a strange dark figure seemed to appear out of nowhere. This black silhouette quickly came into view before disappearing just as fast.
I don't like that.
If we zoom in, we can clearly see what looks like a humanoid form with a head, shoulders, and a torso. According to this Reddit user, he knows for a fact that no one walked past him. He recorded these videos in a restricted area on the prison property, where it's nothing but dirt, rocks, and brush, so he would have definitely heard if someone walked by. He's still struggling to come up with an explanation, but clearly a ghost was just trying to photobomb his pic of the Northern Lights. Number 6. Over on the Yield Paranormal Britain YouTube channel, a video was posted of something bizarre caught on the Queen Mary. Known as the most haunted ship in the world, countless people have experienced unexplainable things while aboard the ship. The first-class swimming pool is known for being one of the most paranormally active areas on the ship, supposedly haunted by a little girl who drowned in the pool. Many guests have seen her lurking around the ship. Although some believe this could be a malevolent spirit simply pretending to be a child. Well, as this YouTube user was filming in the pitch black pool room, they managed to catch something strange.
Oh.
Within the darkness of the pool, an illuminated figure suddenly appeared. Directly in front of the person recording, this peculiar light anomaly manifested into view and lingered in place for a few brief moments. It's hard to tell exactly what this is, but from the way it suddenly appeared, it does not seem normal. Another part of the ship known for paranormal activity is the engine room, which is said to be haunted by a young man that was crushed in one of the engine room doors. This investigator headed that way, and what they saw is downright terrifying. In the brief clip they recorded, someone or something can be seen standing in the doorway. A tall, dark figure ominously stood and stared directly at the person recording. This menacing figure looks to have a humanoid form, almost resembling that of a man. So could this be the worker that died in the engine room? I'll let you decide. Number 7. 16 years ago, on a YouTube channel called Fry98, security camera footage from a Blockbuster in Mexico was uploaded. Late one night, after the store had closed,
They have a Blockbuster in Mexico? Word?
an employee was restocking the shelves and adding new movies to the displays. But as he moved around the store, strange, unexplainable things began to happen.
No. Nope. I'm out. I'm gone. I'm gone, baby. I ain't doing it. Not I. Can't even do it. I said I don't like that movie. Yeah, that's weird, bro. He got balls to stay in there, bro. I'd have been left. I'd have been gone. It's messing with him.
After placing a cart next to one of the aisles, he began adding movies to the shelves. But while he was distracted, the cart eerily began to move before getting pushed. The cart suddenly rolled a couple feet away, quickly catching the man's attention. He glanced over, but quickly dismissed it as nothing. But as he moved to the next aisle, one of the movies suddenly fell from the shelf. Despite picking it up and putting it back, it once again fell to the floor. Next, several other movies began falling from the shelves, causing the man to flee the store in fear. Although this video is definitely creepy, what's even scarier is just how much I miss Blockbuster. TikTok user Nicole Bratton is a wife and mom of 2 that enjoys posting random videos to TikTok. Her 10,000 followers never know what to expect from her uploads, but one of her recent videos took them all by surprise. Late one night, Nicole heard a loud noise come from her living room. She quickly went to check, only to find that a framed picture had fallen off the wall. Her curiosity led her to check the security camera footage from that room, and this is what she saw.
There was a record.
In the back right of the room, the picture can be seen falling off the wall and onto the couch. But if we take a closer look, it appears as if someone knocked it down. A dark, shadowy figure looks to swipe down at the photo, causing it to fall. And as the picture fell, the shadow continued moving down the wall into a solid dark mass. Nicole isn't quite sure how to explain this, but she's been on edge ever since. If you're a fan of the paranormal and love watching creepy videos, then make sure to subscribe. Number 2. A guy named Maddie from TikTok is someone we've seen on this channel several times before due to the chilling activity inside of his family's home. Ever since playing with a Ouija board without saying goodbye, it looks like something dark decided to stick around. And now, without warning, unsettling things continue to happen around him. He does his best to document these occurrences on his TikTok account, and just recently, he managed to catch this.
Crazy. I'm not crazy, the dogs heard it too. I'm sitting here watching the games, and I heard what sounded like this stove open and close. I'm not even around, bro. That's 1,000. I know what it sounds like when the stove opens and closes. What the Yo! What the is going on here? Yo!
Don't play with Ouija boards.
Bro, I'm home all the alone. Yo, this, bro. Bro.
Stop playing with Ouija boards.
Never. What do I do, bro? I can't stay in this house anymore. I can't.
Yeah, you did it.
Holy yo.
After hearing the oven open and close, he began recording his kitchen when suddenly multiple cups mysteriously fell out of the cabinet. Moments later, a metal bottle also came tumbling to the floor as the cabinet door eerily opened. This paranormal activity sent Maddie reeling back in fear at what he just witnessed. And as he stood with one foot out the door ready to run, a mysterious bang came from upstairs.
I can't stay in this house anymore. I can't. House anymore. I can't.
I can't imagine living with something dark in my home, but luckily I know better than to play with Ouija boards. Number 3. TikTok user Cecil Luna only has a handful of videos on her account, but the newest one happened to catch my eye. According to Cecil Luna, her sister's friend received a notification from her security camera of movement in her backyard. Just to be safe, she decided to take a look, but what she saw sent chills down her spine. As soon as the video begins, a white translucent figure comes into view from the left. This peculiar figure stood in place for just a moment before vanishing into thin air. Nothing like this has ever been captured on this camera before, and hopefully nothing like this ever shows up on my camera, because I would most definitely shit my pants. Number 4. A woman that goes by Magical Witch on TikTok is a lover of tattoos, her cats, and witchcraft. And one night at 11:25 p.m., her Ring camera caught something bizarre. Not sure how to explain what was caught, she turned to TikTok in search for answers.
I see that.
From out of the darkness, a strange black creature appeared. This unexplainable creature almost looked to be transparent as it quickly moved across the yard.
Like a
Although
ghost of
there's
a
a
raccoon or
chance that
something.
this could be an animal, I don't think I know of an animal that moves quite like this. Part of me thinks this is downright chilling, but another part of me thinks it's kinda cute, and I should adopt it as a pet. Number 5. Friends Dave and Dell from the Signs and Signals YouTube channel made the bold decision to return to a haunted church they've explored many times before. Despite having some truly terrifying encounters inside, this duo was determined to conduct another investigation. So in the middle of the night, they stepped foot inside the church and decided to kick things off with the lights out.
Well, let's go sit down and try the lights out thing.
Lights out?
Yeah.
Alright.
I feel like I should be in the back so, in case I can see everything.
I want to be up here in the front because I kind of want to be near the hallway.
Trying to run on them.
So I can hear the hallway.
Alright. Lights
How
out.
do you want to do it for?
However long it takes.
30 seconds? 45 seconds?
I don't know, just this.
I don't know how long I'll be able to do it for. Alright, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, now I feel like I can hear everything. Say something to us.
I don't like this. I don't trust none of this.
Make us aware that you're here. For all we know, you're not even here. We're going to leave soon. If it seems like you're not here, then I guess you moved on. And we'll just leave. So if you don't want us to leave, better tell me something.
No. 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 No.
I'm not sure if it's just the church creaking or if that is something moving. But there's always something moving every time we come in here and start talking.
But something to my right over here was scratching.
A chilling, disembodied voice came from somewhere in the dark. Then soon after, Dave decided to take a few photos when he happened to catch something chilling.
I'm gonna try to get a couple of pictures while it's pitch black like this.
My camera just flashed like something in front of it, I think.
What went in front of it?
I don't know, maybe above.
I'm talking a person at all.
A solid black figure was caught sitting just a few feet behind Dell. This terrifying figure only appeared in a few photos before suddenly vanishing. Despite this hair-raising capture, the guys decided to push the limits even further and play with a Ouija board. But lucky for them, no other activity was caught inside. Although they received no responses on the Ouija board, these boards can lead to dark, terrifying hauntings. And as always, I highly advise you not to play with one.
Yeah.
Number 6. 12 years ago, a YouTube user named Tommy Wells uploaded a video of a chilling encounter inside of his home. Over time, strange, unexplainable things began to happen in his house, and because of the nature of these occurrences, his only guess was that it was something paranormal. Well, one day in June of 2011, a girl was celebrating her birthday in the house when things quickly took a terrifying turn.
This is Christina's birthday party, and everyone at it, there's Brianna, her little cousin, there's Haley, her other cousin, and there's her daddy Tommy. Hello. And here's her Aunt Misty. And here's her Uncle Joey. What up with it? What up with it? Alrighty, let's go, Wishes.
Who's that lady?
Daddy lighting the candles.
So we can get you a little cake on camera so we can remember your party. And we'll give the happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Christina. girl.
She gonna blow it up? Yeah.
You gonna cut the cake?
Oh, they got
off?
pizza and everything.
Go ahead, I'm running the camera.
That's what's up.
Alrighty.
Daddy's cutting the cake.
Did you like the bicycle and stuff you got for your birthday?
Oh my God, Tommy, it's gonna start again. Oh my God, dang no.
It ain't gonna mess everything up.
He's gonna mess this up for everybody now.
Come on, sissy. Come on, baby, come on. I don't know what's gonna happen. Come on. This is ridiculous. Heck, I'm sorry, baby. Seems like it's messing everything in 4 seconds. It's okay, it'll be alright.
God, I can't. We should have had this at Jerry's house.
Okay, it might not
It's
do
just
anything else, okay?
this stuff is starting again.
I'm sorry, sweetie.
You okay?
I'm so sorry.
God damn! Oh God!
What the hell is going on? Go to the front room. Go to the front room, girls. Go.
Oh God! Oh my God!
Let me get out of here. Come on. Let's go get it.
As they began to cut the cake, the kitchen sink mysteriously turned on. And soon after, objects aggressively came flying out of a cabinet, while several drawers simultaneously began to open and close on their own. Everyone in the room was horrified at what they were witnessing and quickly darted out of the house. From the reaction of the woman behind the camera, as well as the screams from the little girl, I believe it's possible that this video is genuine. But if it is, I may just have to open a can of whoop-ass on this ghost for ruining this girl's birthday. Number 7. A man named Tristan from France began posting videos to TikTok back in 2018. But just a few years later, the content he was posting took a drastic turn as he began to document the sudden paranormal activity in his home.
I don't like this. I don't like none of this.
With things like this starting to happen on an almost daily basis, it became impossible for Tristan to ignore. He decided to set up a small security camera, and it didn't take long for something to be caught.
Yeah, that's not good. Definitely got to get on that one, man.
Two of the chairs at the table suddenly began moving on their own, almost as if a ghost was pulling them out. Despite trying his best to ignore the paranormal activity happening around him, there was clearly an entity lingering close by.
Oh. Well, tell me how you really feel. Or not. Ah! Y'all don't do this. You got to, somebody gonna have to bless the crib. Oh! What y'all holding a haunted ghost, a church sermon in my crib?
This hair-raising activity left Tristan constantly looking over his shoulder, with a feeling of dread every time he would enter his apartment. But no matter how much time would pass, this spirit always seemed to return.
I don't trust none of that. Bro, if you need to close it, just close it, man. Oh, that's the worst sound. Turn on all the lights, quick. Need to illuminate everything.
Oh.
Better not use my voice back.
Yeah, man.
I leave my lights on all day, every day.
Anything?
Yeah, cats don't trust none of that.
More recently, Tristan has been setting up his phone to record to see what it may catch. And in one of these videos, he caught something that made his blood run cold.
Look at the back door. Something will appear and close the door. Oh, shit. That's not good. Oh, bruh. That hurts to see, man.
In the dark doorway, a faint apparition can be seen walking by. This chilling translucent figure moved from left to right before slowly closing the door. The clear outline of a person is impossible to deny. And now after capturing this footage, Tristan has finally seen the spirit responsible for the bizarre events inside of his home.
Yeah, drunk white women.
Hey!
I almost spit my drink out. Okay, this is way too scary. I almost spit my drink out, bruh.
Hey, tú ven acá.
Bindi aquí, bitch.
Yo ya voy a pagar todo.
Aquí.
Ya me voy.
Nigga, how you still there? That's
Ustedes me vuelven a
impossible.
hacer esto y yo le renuncio, güey. Ya
This ain't.
vamos a dormir.
How did I go from so happy to so scared so fast?
El vecino tiene que venir. Bueno. No.
Damn it. Shit.
All sorts of unexplainable, outrageously spooky stuff happened within a small time span. Baz was sacked for not finishing his work on schedule, and no sympathy was given to him. Harsh, I know.
Word? Oh, you gonna fire me for being human? If you haven't seen this clip, look at this crap. See, look at that shit. No, what the fuck is that? At best, that is the fuck.
Nera.
Did you just call him the N-word? You call your black dog the N-word?
This employee was doing her shift at her local convenience store, and everything was running smoothly. She was in the process of restocking some out-of-stock shelves before the store opened to the public again, but little did she know that this would turn out to be a very difficult task. This chore was known by the employees as the easiest one around, and anybody given it was being let off the hook for the day. However, this time was much different, and the reason why was very peculiar. Take a look.
Vean. I saw the hands leave.
Ahí ya empezaron a abrirse. Vean, observen.
¿Cómo estás?
Vamos a tratar de no acercarnos un poquito porque...
No Cato Taco
Vean
Bell.
cómo se están abriendo las puertas. Vamos a ver de aquel lado.
It ain't even gotta be all that, bruh. We can cohabitate
Ahí se ve cómo
peacefully.
se están abriendo y cerrando.
Hey, you ain't gotta do all that, bruh. Hey, you letting out the
Toda la
cold
tarde
air.
estaba pasando esto y inclusive ya hay gente que se dio cuenta, clientes.
This might be my first time encountering an alcoholic ghost.
Y
Yo, you guys got good energy.
la verdad
yo.
sí es
I
un
want
poco
you guys
temeroso. Ya le hablé a mi supervisor.
You guys are
para que
great.
ya le hablé a mi supervisor para que viniera a ver esto que está pasando. No me cree.
Yo, what this alcohol,
digo,
what this drink?
Quedó de venir, hasta ahorita no ha venido.
And some more
Ghost trying to
information.
turn up. Yeah, Ghost trying to turn up. Devontae Edwards. This Ghost trying to get lit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, giving them still reserves, 411s. You know what I mean? With the Moco Locos. Shit, look, I'm not good at drinking. Okay, I got both the names of those liquors wrong. I'm not good at drinking. I enjoy a pineapple juice when I hit the bar. I ain't even gonna lie. Females will come to me and be like, ooh, what are you drinking? I'll tell the female straight to her face, bitch, I'm drinking pineapple drink, bitch. Pineapple juice. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still trying to smash. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Bro, one time I went to the club and this chick approached me and she was all on me, like she was feeling on me and stuff, right? She's like all over me a little bit. And she was like, hey, what you drinking? Like, what you want to drink? Like, I'm going to get you a drink. And I was like, pineapple juice. And she was like, really? Yeah. The trick is you got to say it slow and in a manly voice. That way she got to do it. Oh, yeah. I'll take a pineapple juice. Bro, tell me why she turned around and had her husband go buy me a pineapple juice. Had him give her the pineapple juice. Then she gave the pineapple drink to me. And then she asked me to go home with them so that me and her could play Mortal Kombat in the house that he pay bills at. I should have said yes, because I feel like I'm learning now that that's the way of giving back to the community is by helping out the women. I didn't do it because it felt awkward, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, like, cause some dudes be trying to watch, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't never had that happen because I'm too scared to like do that in front of the husband, because I watch World Star Hip Hop. And niggas just get stabbed on there, man. You get caught inside of a dude's female, man. They stab you up a little.
Ago today, a young man who worked at the hospital captured a piece of footage that sent the hospital staff crazy alongside social media. The clip was so unexplainable that nobody knew what the next step should be, despite trying very hard to come up with a logical solution for it. It took place in Manzanillo Hospital, and the man who filmed the event was so frightened from it that he was dismissed as a doctor in that specific clinic and worked in a room on the first floor. Have a watch.
Help? Y'all can't put the sound effect if it don't happen. Somebody walk past the window, it's just a Home Depot Mexican usually. Huh? Very productive people, always love to work.
Now at first glance, it was very hard to determine what actually happened here. But after digging deeper, I found out for you guys, which is why you should subscribe. 14 seconds into the clip, the head of a human being, except faint and dull, peeped around at the doctor, and he was left standing in disbelief. At first, the hospital launched a full search for an intruder, but no one was found on site, and the mystery is still empty to this day.
The hell? Empty mystery? Sound like some Scooby-Doo
On
terminology.
October the 13th of 2023, Miguel was having the best day of his life. He had received so many good deeds on that day that he said he couldn't compare it to another day in his life, and it was by far his favorite, until a spirit came and ruined it all. Life was literally going perfect, and seemingly nothing was against him on this specific October 13th, but all of this was moments away from no longer being the reality. The start of this clip can easily be blamed on the wind, but trust me, it gets much more real as time goes on.
Son casi las 3 de la mañana.
I thought somebody was up under the sheets.
Realmente llamándome.
Somebody's up under there giving mouth to south.
No sé si se escuchará.
Hey, don't you laugh at it. Don't you laugh at it, bitch.
Literalmente
I'm
creo
a
que me
grower,
llamaron por mi
not
nombre.
a
Estaba
shower.
medio dormido.
Don't you laugh at it.
No les voy a mentir. Me da miedo. Voy a tratar de captar
You gonna
el
go
movimiento
outside?
de defensa este. Quiero ver si se ve algo, ¿no?
Alright, guys. Oh, that's not good. I don't see nothing. Shit. Okay, that's not good. It's a really, really tall. Maybe it's a WNBA player in a black gown or a black sheet. Nope. I don't. That maybe that's just a nun. That's a tall, sexy nun. You gonna throw shit at it? Was that a couple oodles or noodles? There's no way that's a ghost. That's not paranormal. That's not paranormal. No one's throwing a soup can at The Conjuring. No, absolutely not. No.
Despite the moving objects, Miguel wasn't completely convinced that something out of the ordinary was happening, since there was a slight breeze in the air. However, seconds after making the decision in his head to go back inside, a tall, unnatural shadow figure stood right in front of him, and it was very intimidating.
There ain't no shadow figure, man. It's somebody wearing their auntie's drapes or curtains or shower curtains.
Using survival instincts, Miguel launched a pot at the figure, but it...
How is that survival instincts? You think it's the nun? You think it's The Conjuring in real life and you gonna throw shit at it? That's reverse survival instincts.
Didn't move an inch. In fact, it went through and hit the shed door behind. It vanished shortly after, but Miguel couldn't unsee it and still can't to this day.
Shit, if that was real, then he's braver than me.
These two Japanese men were approached by a real estate agent, offering them the deal of their lifetime. They put a pretty big house on the table for a fee way below average, and knowledgeably, the duo knew that something was fishy due to the deal being so unrealistic. They actually owned a YouTube channel titled Japanese Horror Entertainment and made a lot of their money exploring haunted locations, so they immediately thought of ghosts when questioning why the house was valued at such a low cost. They were right, and they were about to prove it through an investigation. It was roughly 3:30 in the morning when the upcoming clip was captured, and it was posted to their YouTube channel, which I mentioned earlier, Japanese Horror Entertainment. If you want to watch the full 20-minute experience, it's available on YouTube at OMG Film, and we're only covering a very small segment.
Oh, yo, Haley Kitty says, I bought mini pizzas, 1 bag of Swedish fish, delicious, 1 bag of sour licorice, delicious, 1 can of whipped cream, not gonna ask, 1 bag of chocolate pretzels, delicious, 1 can of pizza Pringles, I eat that, that's delicious, and a pack of cream cheese and teriyaki jerky. I like the vibe. Fuck, it's a face. That's a big person's face. Just a moment, my ass. Oh, hell no. Oh my God.
At the door, an unsettling face could be seen squashing itself against the glass. Initially, the man stood there in silence and made sure to get a good shot of the face, but eventually he decided to walk towards it. Once he got close though, it vanished out of thin air. The following video was captured and uploaded to YouTube by a user deemed as Mr. Spouter, who doesn't usually record any paranormal videos. He had been living in the same house for over 5 years and had never experienced anything that he would consider to be strange or paranormal. As we all know though, trends and patterns always come to an end, and it was definitely the end of this one. It was 3 a.m. at night when it was filmed, and no one can explain it to this day. Take a look.
I feel way safer with a sword in my hand. That's a real elite list. Oh, some dumb people would walk up to him. So he was smart enough to throw a can. I don't think that was smart. Because what if it was the Conjuring? You know what I mean? Now, you about to get Burger King. Okay? I'm not about that life. I am friendly and informational. Alright? I'm gonna make friends with the ghost. Ask it what it likes, what it's into. What type of girls it likes. I'm not scared. And that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Fuck was that?
Come on, man.
Motherfucker. Fucking something there. What the f?
Now, during the clip, you couldn't actually see what happened to Mr. Spouter, but he made sure to explain it in a later upload. He claimed that something or someone pinched him as he was looking down the stairs, but to no surprise, he didn't convince anyone and was called a faker. Regardless though, that was only 50% of the video, and something much more convincing was showcased.
I was about to say, you got pinched.
Myself.
It's safer with a Desert Eagle. Ryad, most things are safer with a Desert Eagle. I love your energy, Nick. Where are you from? Where are you from, Nicholas? That's not good.
What the f?
I can't quite decipher what the item was, but something slid across the cupboard by its own accord. This must have been impossible without any strings attached to it, but no matter how far we zoom in, nothing can be seen attached to it. This was 100% the act of a ghost, but feel free to argue against that in the comments.
Number 4.
These two women were looking to sell their house and move into a new one, so they decided to go around the area in search of a one-floor cottage. In the clip, you're about to be exposed to the duo searching an old house that was very cheap on the market, but would take some upgrading. Fortunately, they both enjoyed decorating and transforming houses though, so it would have been no problem if they actually followed through with the purchase. Why didn't they? Well, have a watch and find out for yourself.
Come on, titty. I'm now using my mind powers to make one of her in hopes that one of her titties fall off. Oh my God.
Ai, pera ainda. Eu vi.
Mulher, que foi isso, pelo amor de Deus?
Tava balançando aí. Ô, Tico.
Ai.
Olha.
Ui. Mulher.
Olha. Misericórdia ali, ó. Eita, meu Jesus. Eu vou dizer um negócio, viu? Olha. Eu vou dizer a tu. Eu tô toda arrupiada.
O que foi aquilo, mulher? Tu viu?
Understandably, the duo sprinted out of the house as quickly as they possibly could and confirmed that they were not going to be buying the cottage. When the owner asked them why this was the case, they showed him the video and he was genuinely in shock. The house had never seen anything like that in the past, and he apologized for putting it on the market in that state. They accepted this apology and left.
Oh boy. Alright guys, we got 3 chances to get scared. You know what I'm saying? If I get scared 3 times, you know, I would lose the challenge. But I'm also going to we'll see when we get there, man, because these clips are horrifying already.
If you were to visit a haunted house, what would be the last room you would consider visiting? Let me know in the comments, but I know that there is only one correct answer to such a question. The basement. The basement is known for being the epicenter of paranormal activity in most places, because it is so tucked away. The majority of haunted videos come from this type of room, and that statistic keeps on becoming stronger, fortified by the following video. It was taken at 10 p.m., and the filmer, Joshua, heard noises coming from the basement whilst he was tucking his daughter into her bed. He was brave. He went to investigate.
Hello? I'm gonna turn on the light. Alright?
Uh-oh.
Hello?
No need to be no need to be alarmed. We're Negroes.
Hello?
We just came to borrow some sugar.
Okay.
I heard something. Nothing? Is anyone there? Whoa, Jesus!
Weirdly, the closet slid across the floor by itself, and it was clear.
Whoa, Jesus!
Weirdly, the closet slid across the floor by itself, and it was clear that nothing triggered this. The fact it was clear helped that conclusion come around. However, there was no concrete evidence that this was the case. It just kind of made sense, so the family stuck with it. Due to this, they couldn't get anyone to come and try to get rid of the ghost, because there was no real evidence of one being there, at least not during that current moment. A few days later, at the exact same time, which was already odd enough, Joshua heard more noises from down in the basement whilst he was upstairs and decided to take a look again. This time, he filmed something much, much more severe.
The following footage was recorded after hearing voices from upstairs. Please be advised, the images that you see may be disturbing.
I heard some noises again. Hello?
Let's watch that again here and slow it down.
Fuck? Motherfucker. We gonna edit that out. Scared the shit out of me.
Here is a close-up image of the figure that was seen walking across the doorway at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh,
this
boy.
image can still not be explained.
It doesn't even take a zoom in to notice that there was a shadow figure walking past the door, clearly trying to...
That's real, Diablo. Being alone makes you feel more vulnerable. That's why prostitution is such a profitable business. We're gonna edit that out.
Freak Joshua out. It succeeded if that was its mission. After seeing this, he locked the door to the basement with a padlock and wooden barriers before finally contacting the church to come and help. This was the last update we were given.
I would only...
Lamine, a young boy in college known for sharing his name with soccer player Lamine Yamal, was left home alone by his parents one night as they wanted to go to a hotel and have some alone time. They had been talking about having another child for quite some time, and Lamine really wanted a brother, so he was happy that this was finally going to come about. Little did any of them know, though, that this would turn out to be the creepiest night of Lamie's life so far. It was 4 a.m. when this video was captured, and he had been woken up by the noise of a rattling door. Lamine was in fear because perhaps burglars were taking advantage of his parents not being home. However, after what was about to happen, he was wishing that that was the actual case.
Estaba jugando a la PC. Si escuchan, literalmente me estaban golpeando la puerta. Me están golpeando la puerta, mejor dicho.
Nope. Never jiggle a black person's doorknob, bro.
Miren, no hay nadie del otro lado. No hay nadie del otro lado.
You see nothing's there, why would you open the door?
Se prendía como me dijeron, tengo todo.
That's how you get infested with vampires, bro. Mess around and end up getting sucked on the wrong way.
Acá no hay nadie.
Yep. Now the ghost has access to your gaming computer. Oh, he's gonna break your computer?
After opening the door, he found that nobody was on the other side, and when he decided to just go and play on his PC until his parents came home, he heard a bang. Understandably, for his young age, he ran to his bedroom and hid under the covers until he fell fast asleep. Security cameras are a useful device set up in most buildings across the globe. They excel in deterring thieves and criminals in general from doing things that they shouldn't, because if they do, it'll all be on camera, and hence it becomes easy to bust them. There is one type of species that is not intimidated by the presence of these cameras though, and it happens to be the creatures from the paranormal world. Ghosts live in no fear of security cameras because they are invisible and don't pay the consequences even if they do get caught in the act. The one in the following video definitely took advantage of this.
Hittek el már megint mi történt a mai live alatt? Konkrétan a kutya fél órán át valamit ugatott a nappaliba, egy árnyat, konkrétan vissza kellett nézni a lakásban a kamerákat, hogy mi az Isten volt, nézzétek meg ti is, nagyon para, azóta Zafi be van fosva.
I mean...
Már konkrétan több mint fél éve érzékeljük ezeket a szellemjárásokat, és fogalmam sincs, hogy mit csináljunk. Nagyon para, srácok.
At first, you could see the dog barking at utter nothingness, which left everybody in a state of confusion. However, just moments after a shadow glided across the room and the chair moved by itself. Very spooky indeed. After reviewing this footage, the woman, Sienna, refused to believe that it was a ghost and got on with life like nothing happened at all. She would regret this very soon though. Over the next few days, not much happened, other than the fact the entrance to one of her storage areas fell off down the stairs. This was strange in itself, because it was screwed on very well, but Sienna didn't pick up on the oddness about it. She spoke to her boyfriend and asked him if he could fix it for her, but he said she should take a look inside first. For all they knew, there could have been a squatter making the place their home, and they didn't want to deal with anything like that. Listening to her boyfriend, Sienna took her phone camera and investigated. What she found was definitely unexpected.
És az esett le ide?
Igen, az ott volt lent.
Hát ilyen szervizelagút szerintem.
Ja, de ilyen több is van a lakásban.
A szobába is.
Meg a madaras szobába is van.
Le tudsz szedni, vagy?
Nagyon hideg jön, de nem látok be. Szerintem fel kell emelj.
Magassan van. Lerakom a kamerát, ezt felemelek.
Yep. No, oh my God. Dream work, make the dream work.
Lakik ott benne valaki, tudod. Az mi?
That's a human hand?
Az micsoda? Ez felemelek, azt oda ennyi.
Az egy...
Is that a Blair Witch Project doll?
Itt is van egy, de ezt nem tudjuk kinyitni. A stúdióban is van egy ilyen pici ajtó.
Akkor megyek én előtte meg, ezt mögöttem és világítasz. Akkor nem érünk hozzá.
Csak óvatosan.
There ain't no way in hell.
Itt van valami előttünk.
Itt el tudunk menni?
Szerintem, ja. De vigyázz a tiszta pókára minden.
Bro, my phone rang and scared the shit out of me.
Mi az ott? Világíts gyorsan oda.
Hol?
Ott.
Jézusom,
Oh
menjünk,
God,
menjünk.
dang it!
Jézusom, menjünk.
Alright, that's two, man. I got caught 2 times. Damn it. Oh, that's not good. Didn't see it, but we heard it. Yeah, man, we here to be the army, man. We got your backs, bro. C.O. Johnson, like what? What the f was that?
están viendo, ¿eh? Lo estoy documentando todo. Esto va peor. Joder, tío. ¡Ay!
Strangely, the white chair slid on its own accord, and it was very clear that no strings were attached to the object. As well as this, Danny lived by himself since he broke up with his girlfriend, meaning that no one else was in the building with him that night. In response to the chair, he decided to give it to his friend Alvaro, who took it in a heartbeat because he just moved into an apartment after university. The chair hasn't acted up whilst in his apartment yet, leading Danny to believe that the spirit must have been attached to his house rather than the object.
Damn. That's wild, right?
Previously on this channel, we've looked into the haunted life of Jorge Luis, a father of two who loved his family to pieces. In the particular video we're discussing today, he was in the kitchen on the phone with his wife, preparing lunch for her and the children's arrival. Suddenly, though, the atmosphere grew cold and a sense of emptiness overcame him. He knew that something was wrong but didn't act upon it just in case it triggered his spirit that he had been dealing with for so long to do something. Little did Jorge know that it would act anyway.
Yeah, but it's, I don't know. Well, you're not asking if everything was going good. I have told you about, it's okay, but it's just like the vibe here is not normal. I don't like it. It's like a big dark. Yeah, I don't know, like, oh, you remember that? Like the light of the bedroom? That thing was just like, yeah, for no reason I was just turning on by itself and on and off, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we got to stick up for each other. Ah! Good job. I like it. What type of shit?
In the following video, a man was walking through the streets of Spain late at night when he came across something that he would have never anticipated. He had been to the local bar with a ton of his mates, but got a call from his girlfriend saying she wanted him home early, so he had to leave by himself at around 11 p.m. The first 5 minutes were extremely relaxing and calm. No cars, no people, and no noise. However, there was something else roaming the streets.
Estoy caminando por la calle, ¿ve? Y estoy llegando a mi casa. ¿Lo ven allá? ¿Lo ven? Acá. Ahí en el medio.
If we zoom in closely at the 6-second timestamp, a very faint shadow figure becomes visible for a split second.
Hay como una figura oscura. Me llamó muchísimo la atención de la cuadra anterior que lo veía. A ver, vamos acá. Mi casa está acá a la vuelta. No hay nada. ¿No sé?
That scream made Karim jump out of his skin, and I'm sure it made you do the same. Comment if it did or not. Karim sprinted away from the tree as fast as he could and turned many corners. His town was a dodgy one, and he didn't want to take any chances with getting caught by a gang at that time. He ran and he ran until eventually he was lost.
Estoy sintiendo hace un rato ruido acá atrás. Hey, hola. Hey. Concha de tu madre. ¿Qué carajo es eso? Ah, una sombra y veo cosas por todos lados. Este es un cuarto, la casa de acá atrás es como un cuarto que guardamos cosas, pero estoy sintiendo como un golpeteo. Bueno, no, nada. Hey. Puta madre. Todo el tiempo ruido. No.
The hell?
No.
The abandoned building he came across was full of spooky noises and had a very chilly feeling to it. It was the last place that anybody in Karim's situation would have wanted to end up at. He had already found himself there though, so there was nothing to lose. After a few minutes of hyping himself up and plucking up the courage, he went inside.
¿Se escucha el ruido? Acá está la habitación de mi hija. Hey.
You gonna go into the ghost house?
Uy, se siente re fría esta habitación.
Who raised you? Cause I'll tell you, they ain't teach you shit.
¿Qué carajo? El ruido viene de acá adentro, me parece.
Who crying? Or laughing? Definitely one of them. All right, you guys. Oh. Don't give her a tissue.
Concha de tu madre, la concha de tu madre. Otra vez, ¿ves? Ruido acá adentro.
Oh. Don't open it.
¿Qué onda?
Immediately after entering the building, he...
That was like 2 jump scares in one, bro.
Immediately after...
That jump scared me so bad, I gotta go back and see it again, bro. Good Lord.
Immediately after entering the building, he found the room of a supposed child called Rebecca, and the sheer amount of shivers Kareem received upon entering was quote-unquote indescribable. Whilst in the room, he could hear the crying of a little girl, the music of a toy, and all of the items started to move by themselves. It wasn't looking too good for him. Once he heard the girl crying, though he was able to piece together the puzzle and understand that Rebecca was the one who was haunting him that night, his goal was to find out why this random little girl was tormenting him. With a mission set, he was ready.
Dummy. This is foolish. Scared my damn soul. Scared my damn soul too. Devontae Edwards. We both scared. This must have been one of her favorite toys when she was alive.
Similarly to last time, he was led back to the girl's room other than any other, which leads me to believe that she couldn't leave it after entering. The return of the laughter also hit Kareem, but none of these aspects were on the same level as what he saw when he opened the drawer, the same bear as earlier, and Kareem explained that the aura it had was off the charts, an aura of despair and evil, and just like last time, it turned the lights off and screamed, but this wasn't the end of Kareem's problem.
So, obviously, we've had this ghost for a while. Yeah, we've tried sage. We've tried all that. That's why we kind of made a joke out of it. But, based on all of your advice, I have taken a couple of items that I've inherited from my family's 60-year business in Mexico, and I've inherited a lot of stuff. So, one by one, I've been sticking a couple of things in this box in the basement. Now, when my wife said that she whistled today, and she heard something in the basement, so...
What the fuck was that? God, what?
Dude. I'm not really sure if I should... Ooh.
Excuse me?
We've been stacking up these boxes for the kids to sit and play with. Oh. No. Take a look at what that is tomorrow.
For some peculiar reason, the spirit in question was triggered using the sound of a whistle, which understandably baffled the family living through it. As well as this, as if one cardboard box wasn't terrifying enough for the man, the ghost decided to launch a full stack of them at him, which, while not dangerous, was still showing its true power. What made things even weirder was that the family never experienced anything paranormal again, and this was only a one-day thing. Weird on another level.
Maybe the ghost only had enough strength for that one shot.
Spirits are a lot more common than you think, with new paranormal sightings being uploaded to the internet every single day. It's quite terrifying, actually. However, one method that they use, which isn't so common, is possession. And in the following video, this extremely rare phenomenon was caught on camera. The duo were using something called a K2 meter, which was meant to detect the movement of ghosts in the room and make noise to be sure that the owners knew. The one in this video was going rogue, and they very quickly found out why.
We have captured one of the most scariest videos ever today. I'm still a bit shaken. This is what my dad's camera caught of my reaction. Dad? Dad? Oh my god. Dad? Dad! And this is what my camera caught of my dad.
You're cold.
You roasting? What are you on about?
Got a headache. I really bad one. Freezing. We're really chilly.
I'm roasting. You what?
Yeah. Hey.
You alright? Dad? 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 Oh my god. Dad? Dad?
The head.
What are you doing?
What the fuck? His face changed into a different face. Did you see that shit?
God. Dad? Dad?
The head.
What are you doing? What have you done that?
Headache.
Why have you just shouted that at me?
Shouted, stop shouting, I got a headache.
Oh my god, what are you doing?
I haven't shouted.
Yes, you have, you just shouted.
Yo, what is wrong with this goofy ass female? How did, like, you can't tell he was possessed or something, bitch? He moved the shit. He telekinetically moved the shit, bitch. It obviously wasn't him. Really? I mean, I guess I get it. Nobody likes being shouted at, but damn, this is like a exigent circumstance, bruh. Nigga, this shit, bro, this nigga, I gotta see that again, bruh.
Oh my god. Dad? Dad?
The head.
What are you doing? What have you done that? Why have you just shouted that at me?
That was possession straight up, man. That's the craziest paranormal thing I've ever seen ever in all my years of this channel, bro. Yeah, that ain't no damn CGI, bro.
Stop shouting, I got a headache.
Oh my god, what are you doing?
I haven't shouted.
Yes, you have, you just shouted, get out.
I haven't.
And your face looks so different.
Out of nowhere, the man's eyes started rolling and his face started to look very different. His daughter started beckoning him to speak, but he was just sitting there blankly, not a single word exiting his mouth. That was until he lashed out. Unsurprisingly, the sheer aggression from her father made the daughter terrified, and she didn't really know how to respond to it. At least she found out that it wasn't actually him, which is arguably a better scenario in terms of their relationship. Fishing is an activity practiced for many reasons. Some people do it in the wild for survival, needing the fresh meat that the sea creatures require to survive. On the other hand, people simply do it as a leisure activity, finding fun in catching what they can and then releasing them back in the water to continue their life. In the video you are about to watch, the man was out catching fish for fun when something extremely disturbing happened upon arrival back to his base camp. The area had a toilet block, which was unisex and public to any people passing by. This is why the man was so concerned once he heard what he did coming from inside.
Yo, what the f?
Nut. What you need, toilet paper?
What the?
I don't do mouth to trial.
Bro. There's nobody in here.
All I know, man, you better get the hell out that bathroom before some actual women come around and see you up in there. You looking up under the stars, you really, oh yeah, I'm looking for a ghost. I heard her talking. What do you mean the police? Like, nigga.
Yo!
Get your punk ass out the female bathroom, stupid.
Strangely, the sound of a human, seemingly a female, screaming echoed around the base camp, and this was very disturbing. Being the brave man the fisher was, though, he decided to enter the bathroom in case someone genuinely needed help. This was when he found nobody, though.
I would have went in there to help too. But the minute I couldn't find the chick, I'd have got the hell out of that, bro. I wouldn't want to be caught dead in the female bathroom, bro.
It was the morning of the solar eclipse, and the following family were really excited to see it. They were quite a young family compared to other ones,
what's up,
and
Ernest?
the children especially weren't able to recall an eclipse happening in their lifetime. This called for some big hype towards the event, and they woke up very early out of excitement. I bet they regretted this though, because little did any of them know that the eldest child, Justin, was going to encounter a spirit that day.
Hey, what's up, Ryan?
If you listen closely, you can hear a voice asking how Justin found it, but we don't know what it was yet, and neither did Justin. He ran upstairs to his mother's room, who decided to post the footage to social media and explain what happened publicly so that everyone could understand the story. And it was a very creepy story time, to say the least.
Where he dropped his noodles, he ran upstairs, came busting in my room, jumping all over my bed, hiding in the corner, screaming and hollering, saying he didn't want to die. Somebody was in the house, telling me to get mine because somebody was in the house. And I'm like trying to tell him to calm down, be quiet, so I can hear what he's saying. Like, nobody's in the house. I kept telling him, nobody's in the house. Like, calm down. What is wrong? What happened? But like, he kept yelling. And I'm like, calm down. So then I call my dad. And I'm like, Dad, man saying somebody in the house. He won't get out of my room so that I can get them out the closet so I can figure stuff out. And he would not move. We started hearing footsteps. I mean, big, heavy feet coming up the steps. So like now at this point, I'm terrified. I throw my robe on.
Yep. Oh my God, bro. She's one of the reasons I can't. Single mothers, bro. Growing up with a single mother, bro. There's like damn near no compassion at all. None. You know what I'm saying? But they expect all the compassion back. It was the same thing when I was a kid. When I was younger, when we were living in a haunted house, I wanted to sleep in my mom's room. And since I was a guy, I was a boy, I'm supposed to be a man at the age of 12. I'm not allowed to, right? But her boyfriend is sleeping in the room with her, along with everyone else. Everyone else in the house is in her room because they were scared of the ghost. But I couldn't sleep in the room because I had to be a man. Yeah, bruh. You know what I mean? There's, oh man, the only way to get nurturing from a single mother is to make her nut. You know what I'm saying? And that's just fucking real, nigga. Is to make her nut and then break up with her when she acts stupid. It's the only way. You know what I mean? That's why. Oh, that's why. Oh, this one hits home.
Welcome to Fearsome Top 5. The videos you're about to watch may just prove that ghosts exist. Number 1. A woman named Becca on TikTok claims to have experienced paranormal activity in her home for the last few years. Things mysteriously being out of place and eerie bumps in the night became a common occurrence for her and her husband. But despite how frequent this activity was, they never managed to catch proof of it on camera. But that quickly changed when something bizarre showed up on their Ring doorbell.
Oh, hell no.
In the middle of the night, a small apparition was caught running across the street. This pale figure almost resembled a little girl in a white dress before it completely vanished. According to Becca, her neighbors claimed to have seen this figure with their own eyes and even witnessed it disappear. Well, after catching this on camera, Becca believes that this is the being responsible for the strange activity in her home. Number 2. As time goes on, UFO sightings seem to be getting more and more common. And just this week, TikTok user Amon Ray spotted something bizarre that he couldn't explain. As it flew through the night sky over San Antonio, Texas, Amon quickly began recording.
Mom, look at my phone. Look at my phone. And you see it moving. That big ass thing right there is moving.
We need to take a picture. I'm going to take a picture
No,
right
go
now.
on video with him. Go on video with
Right
him.
now. I'm going to take a picture right now.
It's fading. It's fading.
It's
What the-
fading? Oh my God. It just disappeared.
No, no, it's that little dot. And now it's getting blurry. And now it's doing, and then it just disappeared.
Oh my God, Charles. It went from...
I got it all on.
A massive glowing object slowly made its way through the sky, but over time it began to fade before eventually completely disappearing. This unusual object seemed to dematerialize, leaving no trace that it was ever there. Amon and his family were shocked at what they were witnessing before their eyes. And at this point, you can find me on my porch every night, patiently waiting for my turn to see E.T. Number 3. Speaking of UFOs, TikTok user High323 can be added to the list of people that have witnessed strange things in the sky. Late at night while on a walk outside, it was hard to miss the glowing object floating above. Thinking fast, this TikTok user began recording before this anomaly disappeared altogether.
2 nights in a row?
Maybe it's the sun is just moving really fast and getting bigger. A really, really quick sunset is what that reminds me of. More 11.
An orange glowing object illuminated the clouds in the sky as it ascended upwards, and as it continued to climb in altitude, it slowly began to fade away out of sight. The woman recording, along with concerned neighbors, all stared as they tried to come up with a logical explanation. Well, a few weeks later, things got even weirder when this same TikTok user spotted yet another unexplained object in the sky.
Dude, you cannot tell me that's a light. What the
Well, probably good to move at that point. You know?
Hell no.
You never know.
I want to hear in the comments, oh, somebody's pointing a laser. Nah, some shit's going on in there. Look at that.
Man, Zeus is having a fist fight with someone else, a different god of thunder.
He's
fighting Kratos in there?
Inside of a cloud, a glowing green light seemed to pulse on and off. Whatever object this light was coming from was completely motionless and remained in the same spot the entire video. Compared to her previous sighting, these objects don't appear to be the same, and maybe the area where she lives is just a hotspot for extraterrestrial activity. Number 4. Back in 2015, a YouTube channel was created called The Slamming Door. The guy behind this channel is Polish, and his channel description reads as follows. Strange things began happening to me recently. The channel contains a record of events that I cannot explain, and it is a kind of diary of what is happening. And these are a few of the video recordings he managed to catch.
I wouldn't trust it. I already don't trust it. I don't like none of that. I thought that was a ghost too. That one would have got me. That would have got me. Why is he stumbling like that? Is he drunk? I don't like none of that. Back. Guess who's got to clean him up? Huh?
This chilling activity went on for some time before he eventually brought in a priest to bless his home. Fortunately for him, this actually seemed to calm things down. But after being out of town for a few weeks, he returned home to find this.
Ale nic nie ruszałem, że... Na początku. To jest jeszcze względnie... A tego tam... Pamiętam tu coś, żeby zrobić miejsce. Ale nie jest lepiej.
Things were now scattered everywhere across the floor, meaning this poltergeist was now back. And as time went on, things only got creepier.
I hope it did not get too much creepier than that. I don't like scary things. What happened? Well, that's not good, but that's not bad. I didn't... Do that. Oh, thank God, I almost gave my burrito back out the wrong way.
Kurwa mać. To nie będę pomóc, żeby tu wrócić. Na chuj.
Hey, look, understandable, man. Oh,
From the
hell no.
activity shown to the genuine fear in his heavy breathing, I believe this is proof of an actual haunting. But as always, I'll leave that up to you to decide. Number 5. TikTok user Julia Shortcake is an urban explorer who often ventures inside forgotten abandoned buildings. Recently, a friend of hers that she refers to as Jake experienced something while exploring that he couldn't explain. Jake set his sights on finding a way inside an old abandoned church. Well, after finding a way to get in, he began recording his exploration. But what he encountered later on sent him running in fear.
More.
Oh my god. These things are everywhere.
Are those worms? Or funyun?
Cold as hell.
What the fuck is that? Hold on now.
No, I hear something.
Higher than what? Higher where? Higher learning? Huh? Higher... I don't... Higher than pi? No. Higher than the sky. No. There's not very many higher jokes. Please don't be...
Take care.
I heard something.
Did you? Because I just heard you scaring the hell out of all of us. Is this how you feel? Or is this how you feel? Get the... God damn it. Alright, so what we doing? We got a brick wall here. Playroom. Is anything in here expensive? They got a ball, they got a pit to go with those balls? No diddy. Or Meat Meal. Bro, why are you wearing a human tint? One's dressed like a lumberjack of some sort. What are we looking for? Are we scared? We're not scared, are we? Good, we're good.
There's something.
As Jake and a friend made their way through the church, the faint sound of disembodied whispers began coming from the darkness. And one of these whispers sounded like it said the name Christy. Towards the back of the building, the guys came across an old playhouse. But while the camera was pointed at the house, the small door eerily closed on its own. This chilling moment sent the guys sprinting towards the exit, leaving us to wonder if this was a real paranormal encounter caught on camera. Number 6. Ouija boards are said to be a way to communicate with spirits on the other side. But often, what ends up coming through the board is something much darker. Well, a girl named Missy decided to test this out herself. Accompanied by her friend Josh, the two made their own Ouija board and lit candles around it. But as they began asking questions, things got very weird.
Blow out a candle if you're here. maybe he's not here. Oh, we're assuming it's gender. Are you male or female?
Yeah. Are you male or female? Are you both?
Are you a male? What's that?
It's probably just a house creaking.
No. Oh my god. No.
No, right. Close that door. Close that door.
Oh my god.
Close that door.
Nah. I'm gone. No,
After asking a few questions, a door in the back mysteriously opened on its own. But as Missy got up to close it, the door to her right suddenly flung open. The two then immediately said goodbye to the spirits and got rid of the board. And this is yet another example of why I always say to never play with a Ouija board.
Never.
Number 7. TikTok user Pedro RDZ is a truck driver that spends most of his time driving. One night around 1 in the morning, Pedro was headed for a road that most truck drivers try to avoid at all costs. According to urban legend, many drivers experience strange things on this road, or end up getting into an accident. Many drivers also report seeing shadowy figures standing on the side of the road. Well, as Pedro finally made it to this road, he kept his eyes peeled for anything bizarre, and his dash cam managed to catch something chilling. On the side of the road, something looked to be crouched down before turning around to look at the truck. This terrifying pale figure was a terrifying sight for Pedro, as he was already on edge with the urban legends in mind. Now, if this was a living person, what the hell were they doing on the side of the road at 1 a.m.?
Why do their hands have extra fingers?
8. The Nevada State Prison has earned the reputation of being extremely haunted. Opened in 1862, this prison was home to countless inmates responsible for
I was about to say, I've never been there.
unthinkable crimes. Being the third oldest prison in the country, the cold brick walls hold haunting memories from the past. Many paranormal investigators step foot inside, hopeful of what they may catch. And this is especially true for YouTube user Ghost Vexers Paranormal, who explored the prison alone.
Can you make a noise for me? Let me know where you are. Let me know where you are.
After catching a disembodied voice on camera, he made his way down a long hall where an apparition was seen. This ghostly white figure stood in place for a moment before walking towards the right out of view. The man behind the camera didn't notice this figure until later reviewing his footage, adding even more evidence to the rumors of this prison being extremely haunted. Number 9. A man named Jorge from the Magical Poltergeist TikTok account suddenly began experiencing strange things that he couldn't explain. One day while driving with his wife, they couldn't help but notice flickering lights outside of a church. Thinking this was interesting, they soon pulled into the parking lot to record a video of this eerie sight. But later that night, they couldn't help but notice a heavy negative energy had filled their home. Before they knew it, unexplainable things began to happen around them. Jorge was determined to catch these bizarre events on video, which led him to install several security cameras. And it didn't take long for something to happen. The rocking chair suddenly began moving on its own, almost as if someone were sitting in it. The rocking seemed to get faster and faster, when suddenly the small table slid across the floor. 2 days after this recording, the activity in their home got much, much worse.
Oh, that can't be good. Bad for the feng shui of the crib. Who's got hot Takis? Anyone? Is there like a cupboard close by? What the shit? Excuse us? Hold on now. Did that treasure chest just grow feet? What was that? What was that? I seen it. I'll do none of that. Oh, okay.
Several objects around the house were eerily moved by an unseen force. This unnerving footage made their hair stand on end as they watched it. And soon enough, the spirit had found its way into their bedroom.
Does it all break? Everything? Okay, they got me. That one got me.
As they both peacefully slept, the TV began turning on and off on its own.
Come here, baby.
Damn.
Baby, the stove is on.
Oh, the stove is on.
Come here. I don't even dare go over there. Come here. The stove is on.
Is it still smoky in there? Oh!
Oh, shit. Baby. Oh, turn that off. Oh, shit. Hold on. Baby, how the f*** is this thing open? Oh, my God.
Unwanted roommates.
Baby, you open this?
No, I'm going back in the room.
Hold on. Baby!
In the middle of the night, something or someone turned the stove on. And if we take a closer look, a shadow can be seen moving just moments before the burners turned on. As Jorge and his wife made their way into the kitchen, they noticed not only the stove, but that every cabinet and drawer was wide open. The two ended up running out of the room in fear. And at this point, this dark force seems to be getting stronger and stronger as time goes on. Number 10. 14 years ago on a YouTube channel called Sophie Dangerheart, a video was uploaded of a terrifying encounter with something unexplainable. As a man walked through the woods, his girlfriend trailed close behind, recording their adventure on camera. But as the couple continued exploring, something horrifying appeared.
Define horrifying. I've seen rabid meth heads.
Wala isso. É muito bem, não é? Tá, bom, vamos da casa. Jesus, que é isso?
From behind the bushes on the right, a hair-raising figure emerged. This pitch-black figure made its way into the open, coming face to face with the couple. Strangely enough, this being appeared to have a dark, smoky aura around it, unlike anything else in the video. I'm not sure whether to call this a ghost, alien, or someone who spent too long in a tanning bed. But regardless, the couple in the video made the right decision to immediately run away in fear. Welcome to Fearsome Top 5. Get ready to witness 8 scary videos of paranormal activity. Number 1. Back in July of 2014, a man named David Thornberry posted a video to YouTube simply titled Basement Ghost. In the video description, he explained that his daughter and a friend were in the basement at her mom's house. The two young girls were having fun recording silly videos on their tablet, but it wasn't until a few months later when they rewatched these videos that they noticed something unnerving in the background.
David Thornberry! The Thornberry! Oh, God! No! Come on, man! Dang it!
Behind his daughter in the background, a shadowy figure can be seen. This unsettling silhouette appeared in the back of the basement for a brief moment before quickly ducking out of view. According to David, there was no one besides his daughter and her friend in the basement when this was recorded. So what was moving behind them? Number 2. A man named Ben Herrera is a filmmaker that sometimes posts videos on TikTok. And on February 16th, he posted a video of something he can't explain. One night at 11 p.m., he came home to the terrifying sight of his door sitting wide open. He cautiously made his way inside and immediately checked the footage on the security camera in his kitchen. But what he saw left him frightened.
I just turned the volume up. Hopefully this doesn't bite us in the back of us, like we all know it's probably gonna.
Shortly after the video begins, the door unlatched and swung open, seemingly by itself. Then an eerie voice can be heard saying, "What happened in there?"
Got to do with it. Oh, hell no.
According to Ben, no one was home at the time, and this footage has left him scratching his head. Number 3. TikTok user Tristan8104 is someone you've seen on this channel in the past. Back in 2022, he began to document the chilling paranormal events that randomly started to happen in his home. Objects are frequently moved by an unseen force, and eerie noises have become a common occurrence. Well, from the looks of one of his most recent videos, he's not even safe from this activity in the comfort of his bed.
What's happening? What are they gonna do it? This don't look like it's gonna be scary. Even if they slam it, that's not gonna be scary. It's not scary. You're a real slow starter there, eh, Bob? You just gotta make up a name for him, really. That's what you're doing, huh? You closing doors slow? You think this is scaring people? Because I'll tell you, it ain't. It's really not. No. I'm not scared. The volume's fully up. Unless you talk back, I'm not gonna tell it what it could do to scare me. If you talk back to me in my voice, in my thug voice, I'd be scared. You slam the door, I'm not gonna be scared. Bob, we gotta come up with a good name for a ghost.
The sound of his door creaking open woke him up in the middle of the night. And as he carefully watched the door, it slowly closed more and more over time. The slow creak of the door, as if someone he couldn't see was closing it, sent goosebumps down his spine. And if this wasn't already creepy enough, things were about to take a downright terrifying turn.
What type of terrifying turn we talking? I need to know, I gotta find out Fearsome's name, because I don't want to butcher his name. Fearsome, don't, it can't be bad Fearsome. It can't be horrible Fearsome. It could be like a 6 on the Richter scale of fear. Someness. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of, oh goodness! Oh God, it's a woman. Oh shit, it's the ghost off the one of them. Ah! Yeah, we might want to get out of there. Hey, don't go back. Don't you go back. Don't you do this. Hey. Hey. Come on now. Hey, look. Hey, you can't get out of that. Like, we leaving the apartment. Come on now, you gotta. This one's scary.
After hearing banging coming from his bedroom, Tristan bravely went to investigate. But as he approached his room, the horrifying sight of someone standing under a blanket stopped him in his tracks. He stared on in terror, but in an instant, this figure seemed to disappear. And as he cautiously made his way to the entrance of his bedroom, it doesn't appear that anyone was inside. Number 4. Chris from the Urbex Hill YouTube channel found himself in Cleveland, Ohio, as he prepared to explore an old abandoned school. Built in 1922, many generations were taught in this building. But over time, the horrifying sight of someone standing under a blanket stopped him in his tracks. He stared on in terror, but in an instant, this figure seemed to disappear. And as he cautiously made his way to the entrance of his bedroom, it doesn't appear that anyone was inside. Number 4. Chris from the Urbex Hill YouTube channel found himself in Cleveland, Ohio, as he prepared to explore an old abandoned school. Built in 1922, many generations were taught in this building. But over time, enrollment numbers became too low, forcing the school to shut its doors for good. Now sitting abandoned, it's just a memory left to fade away. This building currently sits in an area with growing violence. And just 9 months ago, a 16-year-old boy tragically lost his life on the steps just outside of this school. In a previous video, we saw part 1 of this investigation, where Chris had a growing suspicion that someone or something was inside with him. And with the IR camera he set up in the school auditorium catching an unnerving figure, this investigation was bound to take a chilling turn.
Where's the metal detectors?
Wait a minute.
Where's the metal detectors, bro?
It wasn't like this before.
So? Find the metal detectors. Go to the basement where they assembled the guns at in the locker. Is it Thomas Jefferson? That should be Thomas Jefferson, right?
I do not remember this being here.
Can you say the name? That's Thomas Jefferson, bro. That's Thomas Jefferson.
Hello?
Can you go to the basement? That's where science. That's where my science class was. My favorite teacher of all time. He taught us about dating and how to use condoms by by making us keep babies with us for like a week straight. And if the baby was hurt or damaged, we got an F. He was hilarious.
I can't remember if this was like this
I
before.
love that teacher, bro. He was so funny, bro. That dude was so funny, bro.
Wasn't like that before.
Oh my God. He thought one time he comes in the room because he was late. He runs in there with the baby. I'm sorry, guys. We're like, yo, you can't. Because he said he was going to take care of his baby so that we took care of ours. He come in the classroom. Oh God, sorry, guys. I'm like, nigga. Grate that was put up
With
front.
this metal grate now being propped up against the door, there's no doubt that Chris was not alone. He continued exploring from room to room, through the halls, and even in the basement. But while beneath the school, he made an alarming discovery.
That's Thomas Jefferson. That's Thomas Jefferson. That's the basement. That's the basement. Blood. Yeah, homeless people in there all the time. Where else they gonna do crack? I mean, drugs at, paraphernalia. Bro, it's just a homeless guy, bro. You be alright. But they got knives, though. They own meth, though. Yeah, knives. They use those to cut people. They use those shards to threaten to stab people who... Yeah, he probably cut himself trying to cut someone else. Or something else that I'm not going to go into detail about. Because it's morbid.
That's crazy.
No, it's Cleveland. That's Thomas Jefferson. That wasn't there when I was going.
Vandalism.
That's social studies class.
That's foul.
Open it up. Go up in there. Let's see the desk. Okay. It's got 2 chalkboards and a bunch of the desks that you got to put your papers inside of. We guessing. Okay. And there's a white Air Force One and a trail of blood.
Somebody was bleeding.
Hey, what's up? Hey, you good, bruh? We found like, did you poop? Is this blood poop?
Real?
That's real, duh.
Bro.
You gotta know self-defense if you go up into places like that, bro. You cannot go in those places unless you've had at least 5 fights in real life. Or the homeless people would just cut you because their nerves are bad. So don't go into houses like that where you see stuff like that where there's people around, unless you have people around you that are good with stuff like that, you know? Because they'll just stab you because they're jittery and they don't want you in their house. Is that milk? Is that antifreeze? Where's all the glass there for?
What that does look real.
Is that, where's the heroin needles? Yeah, oh shit, oh, bullet casings, so they have a gun.
There are bullet cases.
You good? I'm about to go, like, you want something from the store? I'm about to get some water, you want some? You know what I mean? I got like extra 15 bucks on me, not much. I'll give you the 15 if you got a gun, like, what type of gun is it? If you ain't got no bullets, it's cool, I'll just give you the 15 bucks.
Some additional narration is required. You see, unfortunately at this exact moment, my camera stopped recording, but I immediately noticed and pressed record to continue filming. I also want to point out that normally in a situation like this, I would have remained calm. But after hearing the stories of the murder that took place here, and seeing what looks like blood and bullet casings on the floor, I decided to leave instead of investigating.
Training day. Hey yo. Hey, so I'm about to go to the store. You want me to bring you some back?
Somebody's in there.
Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I'll be back in like 5. I'm gonna bring water. You want some hot Cheetos?
What looks to be drops of fresh blood were left in a trail across the basement floor, which eerily led to a door with 666 painted across the glass. Chris bravely made his way inside, only to discover a puddle of blood, a pair of shoes, and bullet casings scattered across the floor. But while inside the room, Chris began to hear noises coming from somewhere close by, leading him to believe that someone was lurking just around the corner. He immediately decided to leave the building for his own safety. But after reviewing the footage on the IR cameras he set up throughout the building, he made an unsettling discovery.
I didn't see it this time. Mirrors reflect the mirror.
something can be seen walking in the reflection of the mirror. This chilling figure quickly passed by, fading back into the surrounding darkness. But if the mirror is reflecting the wall directly across from it, then where was the person that walked by? Later that night, the same IR camera caught another anomaly. What looks like a cloud of smoke came from around the corner and drifted through the room. Where this smoke came from, I don't know, but could it possibly be related to the figure that was seen in the mirror? The blood, bullet casings, and 666 on the door make it clear that someone else was inside the building. But even the other person might not be alone, as it seems like ghosts may also be chilling inside.
With that being said, that's about all the haunted stuff I can handle today. Make sure to comment, like, and/or subscribe. Twist.